We go to Monday Night Football. It is the Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Miami favored by 3 in this game with a total at 44.5. The Jets suck. I was a big buyer into them in the preseason. I still think if Justin Fields comes back, everything, but still, the thing that has surprised me about this team is defensively, there have been some major struggles this season. There hasn't been one game where the defense has really shined at any point. And that shows in the numbers. They're 28th in defensive EPA per play, 30th in defensive EPA per dropback. So, they go up against a Miami team that is hurting right now in the passing game, but at least showed signs of life on Thursday and had an extra few days to prepare for this matchup with the Jets. So I think Miami has a pretty good chance to get right a little bit in the passing game and get this thing back on track. And then offensively, the Jets just haven't been able to put a whole lot together. Tyrod Taylor with Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall, like those two guys, that part of the predictions that I made in the offseason, that's looking all right. Breece Hall's looking good. Garrett Wilson's looking good. But there's just not enough there to help them out at this particular time. Now, Miami's defense has been atrocious this season, but I am thinking that if this Miami team can keep them off the field a little bit more than they have been, I think Miami comes away with a pretty good performance here. So I do like the Dolphins -3. From a fantasy standpoint, I mean, we're not starting Tua, but let's not get extreme here. But I do think that there are some pretty good moments ahead for Waddle, Hill, Achane. So we're starting, or Achane, sorry. We're starting our guys. We're starting our studs on the Dolphins. On the Jets side, it is Breece and Garrett, and that's it. So not the most dramatic of openers for Monday Night Football. Not the most dramatic of closers for Monday Night Football either. It's the Bengals taking on the Broncos. The Broncos favored by 7.5 points, and that has nothing to do with them at all. It's not a good team. Offensively, it has taken a step back for Denver. I have not been impressed with what I've seen from this offense at all this season. Bo Nix feels like he's regressed to me. The more freedom he has in this offense, the less he is able to do with it. Now you're going up against a very bad Bengals defense. So so much of this, right? Okay, well, the Broncos offense, maybe they're not that good. This Bengals defense is atrocious. And okay, well, Cincinnati, I mean, do they bounce back here? I don't know. Denver's got a top 10 defense in the league. So this is another one. It can be quick. Denver's going to dominate this football game. This is a bad Bengals team right now. From a fantasy standpoint, we talked about it with Broly earlier. We got to start Jamar Chase because he's Jamar Chase. Chase Brown, it's getting a little gray area. Also, I'm now seeing the joys of the YouTube algorithm because I had said last week, hey, let's wait and see on Chase Brown. I think the overall quality of the offense is going to come down a little bit, but let's see how this can go. And it's got a couple hundred views since Sunday, and people are upset about me making that call. It's I was saying that before I saw how bad it looked against Minnesota. So all of that to say, Brown is still a flex option. I still think he can have some value here, but those are the only two. Even Higgins at this point is for me. On the Denver side, Cincinnati's defense is so bad, I think you kind of got to start your Broncos this week. Knicks, anyone in the run game that you want, go for it. And Sutton in the passing game, I think you can feel pretty good about that one too. So those are the previews for the NFL week ahead. Let me know in the chat here if we got, we're moving away from the NFL now, but if you have any more questions about this game, let me know, or about these games, sorry, let me know in the chat, and we can kind of roll through them and kind of work through this together, shall we? We can go through it in the comments as well.